Hello, lovely students. I'm Pam and welcome back to my channel. Do you guys wish native speakers came with subtitles? Can you understand English when people speak clearly and slowly, but when native speakers talk fast, you can't catch what they're saying? If so, you are not alone. It's a common problem for people learning English as a second language. Many British, Americans, Australians, and others just usually don't talk clearly. Sorry. So today I'm going to give you 6 tips to help you understand what native speakers are talking about. And if you want to speak unclearly too, like a native speaker, you can copy this pronunciation. It will make you sound more casual and maybe friendlier. First one. Don't say, how are you? Say, how are ya?
How are you?
How are you?
How are ya?
The native speaker rule for this is that we change you to ya. In casual speech, native speakers change you to ya in a lot of different sentences. See if you can understand what they're saying here.
See ya.
That's right. See you. How about this one? What are they saying?
Gotcha.
That was got you. You got it. Now just remember, these tips will make your speech more casual. So don't use them when you want to sound formal or very polite. For example, most native speakers don't say thank ya. Most of us clearly pronounce the U in thank you. Probably because thank you is a polite expression.
Thank you.
Now, before I tell you more of these, please subscribe and push the like button below if you like my content. And if you think this is useful, share it with anyone you know who's studying English. Thanks. Okay, next. Don't say, did you do it? Say, did you do it?
Did you do it?
Did you do it?
Did you do it?
Now the D and the Y combine to sound like a J sound. And actually we do this a lot. Anytime you find a D and a Y together. We're too lazy to say them both clearly, so we just run them together. Ja. So, did you, did ya. See if you can catch what the people are saying in these clips.
Did you hear that?
Did you know that?
Did you see them?
Now, are you thinking, God, English is stupid right now? Maybe you're right. But don't give up. You can use these tips to improve your listening so quickly. Let me tell you how I know. I am a native speaker, I'm Australian, and 27 years ago when I first taught English, my students couldn't understand me. So I worked out what pronunciations to change, and within a month my students could understand me. So you can do it the other way around. Start by learning today's tips and practice saying the phrases so you can memorize them. And then really soon you'll start hearing them and understanding them. Okay, let's move on to the third one. It's an easy one. Don't say because, say 'cause.
'Cause I'm watching.
Because you're scared.
Just 'cause.
Just drop the B sound. I teach 'cause I like it. So easy, right? The next one is this. Don't say glass of wine, say glass of wine.
Glass wine.
Sure. That would be great.
Glass of wine.
Now we often say instead of. And we use of a lot. So think of all the phrases this is going to help you catch.
Cup of tea?
What kind of movie?
A lot of people.
But there are exceptions. We don't say instead of in front of a vowel. Do you know vowels? A, E, I, O, U. So we don't usually say glassa orange juice because the orange starts with a vowel. So we would usually say a glass of orange juice.
A glass of orange juice?
But did you notice? Of sounds more like of. Glass of orange juice. Okay, listen up. This next one is quite hard to catch. Don't say I have to go, say I have to go.
I have to go.
I have to go.
I have to go.
So, what happens here? The most important thing is that to becomes ta. But we also soften the v in have so it sounds like f. A lot of native speakers say I have to as I have to. I have to. And it's a really common phrase in English, so if you can get used to this pronunciation, it will help you to understand a lot of different sentences.
Oh, well, I have to eat.
I have to finish my history homework.
I have to talk to you.
Yeah, I have to talk to you too.
Okay, last one. This one is a bit tricky. I'll introduce you to one major difference in the accents of some different English-speaking countries. How do you say this? Actually, there are 3 different natural ways to say this, depending on your accent. All 3 of them pronounce the t differently. Some people, including posh British people, and most African and Asian native speakers of English, always just say it as it is spelt, getting old. They pronounce t clearly as t.
I'm getting old.
That's clear, right? But Americans and Australians, Canadians, and some others usually say getting old.
Getting old.
And a lot of other accents, especially many British accents, just don't say the t sound at all. Listen.
I'm getting old.
So, I hope that knowing this helps you to understand a lot of different speakers all around the world when they use words with T in the middle. Think of how many phrases just with getting that this will help with. Listen to the following phrases and try to catch what they're saying. And bonus points if you can identify their accent too.
I'm getting tired.
It's getting worse.
It's getting late.
Got it? Okay. I hope today's lesson will help you better understand American movies and British pop songs, and the conversations of native speakers of English from everywhere in the world. I also hope it helped you to realize that you don't need to speak like a native speaker to communicate well. Remember, many non-native speakers actually speak clearer English than native speakers. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please help me out by subscribing and sharing my video to your friends. Okay, that's all for today. I have to go. I hope to see you all next Saturday night. Take care.